Welcome to Impact Moment right here on DCTV. I'm Alvin Jones, and today we're going to talk to an organization, and a gentleman's got a little bit of swag. Matter of fact, their name almost sounds like swag. It's called Swaliga, and here's Lamont Brown. How you doing?
Yes, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, man. I'm checking out the T-shirt, Steam the Block. Tell everybody what that means.
That's right. So Steam the Block is actually our signature program. We do STEAM education. So we're using the arts to teach about science, tech, engineering, and math. So hashtag Steam the Block, that's the movement. That's our after school program. We take this around the world, getting kids excited about STEAM education.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, kids, you should get excited. Let me tell you something. I got started in radio, but what really helped me in radio was physics in high school. Because I learned about wave propagation and frequencies and decibels and all those things.
Yeah. You are very Swaliga right now. You getting me excited talking about the frequencies, the wave propagation. Yeah, and that's really the whole goal of the program and the mission of Swaliga, is to show kids those intersections, like the music we listen to, the videos we watch, even the dances that we do. All of that relates to science and physics and stuff we learn about.
How did you get started?
Great question. So Swaliga Foundation was founded in Washington, D.C. in 2012. Just a quick backstory on myself. I was born in D.C. I've always had a passion for music. Growing up in the D.C., Maryland area, I was playing piano. I was in a rap group, you know, all of these types of things when I was younger. So fast forward, I ended up going to Drexel University and studying architectural engineering. I struggled through it, admittedly, but I graduated, and I wanted to provide a way for other kids that aren't so good at school to become engineers, to learn about science. And when I came back from Philly here to DC, I just saw the disparities from how many kids were actually even aware of the opportunities in STEAM. And that became the driving force for our organization. So Swaliga started in 2012. We now do after-school programs. We do free community events, and we do cultural exchange programs that take students from the United States and DC over to South Africa and other countries around the world.
Lamont, I want to thank you for mentioning one thing. Like you said, when you were taking architecture, that you struggled through it. Did you give up?
I did not give up.
Okay.
I kept going. No, that was the hardest thing.
So in other words, he's about the struggle and getting through the struggle. And that's the thing that I think folks need to understand. If it's something you really want, you're going to get your butt kicked, but you're going to have to get back up. You're going to have to keep going. So folks, if it's something that you want and it seems sometimes like you just can't do it, just take a deep breath and keep on going.
Got to keep going. I mean, and that's the biggest thing with anything, even running a nonprofit organization, right? Like, it's not easy. You know, we started this with no major sponsors, no real funding, just passion and drive. And I think that translates to what we want to teach our kids, right? Like, if you have that perseverance, if you keep going, great things will continue to happen. I'm a testament to it.
And see, I like this guy, because what he's saying is, if you got an idea, you got a passion about something, just go for it. People will see it and pick up as it goes along. The one thing I always say about critics can only talk after you've done something, but while you're doing something, they ain't doing nothing.
That's right. That's right. Always a lot of talk, not as much action. So Swaliga Foundation, we're all about action. We're about connecting with these young people in meaningful ways, using rap, using things like Steam the Block, to make sure that they're engaged and that they see us doing the work, right? Because I think that's another thing that's important. Like, a lot of people tell kids, you know, you can do whatever you want, you can be whatever you want, but they need to see it. Like, they have to see engineers of color, scientists of color. They got to see people showing a real genuine interest in what they want to learn, and that's what Swaliga Foundation is.
How can we help you?
Anyone that is interested in supporting the work of the Swaliga Foundation can visit us online at swaligafoundation.org. That's SWALIGA foundation.org. Another thing is volunteering. We need time. Like, a lot of people that we work with, whether it be in broadcasting and entertainment like yourself, whether
I think I've been drafted.
there you go. Look, people need to hear your story. We need young people that are coming up right now to know that it's possible. And the way that they know that is seeing and talking to people like you. Our engineers, scientists, doctors, all of these people that are now moving into these professions, we need them to come and talk to our kids and share their stories so that they know that it's possible. That's a very important thing.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because although some people may think getting involved in STEAM is something new, no. Architectural, engineering, those are things that black folks have been doing for years. You know, George Washington Carver, Benjamin Banneker, all these folks, Charles Drew, who recently, Dr. Fauci stood under his picture, which means plasma is helping folks with COVID-19. So, folks, what we want you to understand is this gentleman right here, he's got a lot of swag and he's got a Swaliga, and you guys have to connect with him because he's got some good things for you.
Absolutely. You can also connect with us on social media, any platform you're on, Instagram, Twitter, at Tribe Swaliga. So we call ourselves the Tribe, okay? We're from different countries, different colors, different backgrounds, but we all come together under that same Tribe Swaliga umbrella. So definitely connect with us on there too.
So you can vibe with the Tribe Swaliga.
I like that.
That sounds
yes.
like a song, doesn't it?
Vibe with the Tribe, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I spit some bars now?
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, Cletus.
Look. Tell them count me in. Look, I've been counting the calls, counting down the lift off. Can't even count on my hands how many lives was lost. They counting us out. We still got the power. Look, it's exponential. We multiplying. Gotta steam this block faced with war and violence. We got a solution. Got it down to a science. Using this tech to rearrange the text about who we are. Told them you ain't even gotta be a movie star to shine bright. Just getting your mind right is more than enough. We engineering a way up, steady doing the math. I'm gonna stop right there.
Swaliga.
Swaliga. So you can do this with me. Last thing we do when we close our lessons,
Okay.
we all say together, Swaliga, baby. That's kind of like our tribe chant.
Oh, yeah, man.
So
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay,
1, 2, 3. Swaliga, baby.
Lamar Brown, thanks for coming up, man. And thanks for, I'm going to thank you on behalf of the people who are watching, especially the young folks who want to get involved in STEAM, and they're going to be steaming the block, and they're going to be in Tribe Swaliga. And thank you for coming on. We just really appreciate you.
Absolutely. I want to say thank you again to you. Thank you to DCTV. And all of our partners and supporters that make the work that we do possible. Really gracious. And to any young people that are watching this, you can do it. Know your purpose, know your passion. You literally have everything you need. If I can do it, you can do it. So keep pushing, keep grinding.
Lamar Brown, thank you so very much.
My pleasure, thank you.
For Impact Moment, I'm Alvin Jones right here on DCTV. Swaliga!
Swaliga, baby. Appreciate you.
Good job.